Hi everybody, Nancy here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a vertical page turn look more natural. You see the way this one is right now. This is usually how the page looks, or what the page looks like. And if I go to the next page, see, it kind of disappears. If I go back, there's nothing up at the top. It's like the page just disappears. Well, I don't want it to look like that. I want it to look like this. So it looks like that page is flipped over and it's laying and you're seeing the back side of it. All right, that's what I'm going to show you how to do. Now, it's simple if you think about it, but I'm going to go ahead and show you from the very beginning how to create the vertical in the first place. Now, you can always change an existing thing on an existing document to flip vertical by just going to the gear and see, it's got, you'd need to choose side and then just toggle this. Otherwise it's going to turn like this. If I do done, it's going to turn like that. All right, so if I go back, that one flips that way, that one flips. Okay, so we're going to automatically create the right flip at the beginning when we create the document. I'm going to go out to the documents level, click on the plus sign in the top left corner, click on create document, click on custom. Now it shows you the last one that I created in the little preview, and unfortunately I can't zoom in on that, so that's as big as I can make it. But I'm going to stay on this top layer. I don't have to go any further because I'm not creating a calendar. I'm just creating a simple notepad. And right now it does not have a cover. I don't want a cover. You know, they're great to sell. If you want to sell a notepad, having a cover is what sells it. But honestly, I never ever go back to the cover. So I don't put one whenever I'm creating my own document. And I click on, it's not a digital planner, so I'm not going to turn that on. The page type is custom, and I'm going to add padding. I need the padding in order to have a space to put that extra little bit up at the top so it looks natural, and I'll show you the difference in a little while. And then here's where you would turn on the side and turn on vertical turn. You're doing the top side as opposed to the left side, okay? And keep scrolling down. You want it portrait, and you can change the color. You can have any color tablet you want. If you want a green, we'll make it green this time, just for different. Go back. See, now my tablet's going to be green. Ugh. I don't love that. But that's okay, we're going to leave it that way. And then I scroll down, and if I want it to be blank, I can do that. If I want it to be a Cornell style, Cornell is the one that has the margin at the top and the margin on the left side. I like that look. And you can change that margin to be anything you want. Now see, I like that because I can put pictures on one side. Let's say I want to put the lines on the left side. I'll put it right in the middle, but I want to change where the lines are this time. I want the lines on the left, so I click toggle that on, and I don't want lines on the right, so I toggle that off. If I want a bottom, see, I can have it that way, and I can put lines on the bottom if I want to. See, I just like the look of that, but I'm not going to put, yeah, I am. I'm going to put a little bit of a border at the bottom, and then let's see, go down to line spacing. See here, I can tell it whether I want lines at the top, line height. This is where I'm changing that. And I don't want lines up there. And here's the line spacing. I like medium. You can put it anything you want to. You can do narrow and it'll be 1/4 of an inch. Medium is 0.28. Wide is 0.34. Or you can do it you can make it even smaller or larger, whatever you want to do under custom. All right, so now it's done. All I have to do is hit create. And there's the notepad that I just created. Now, I don't think the lines are dark enough. They look too light to me. So I'm going to go into the gear and I'm going to change the line color to be black and go back and do the margin color, which is the darker lines, which is the ones that separate the margins. So I do that to be black, and I'm going to make the line weight heavier. That way it'll be easier to see, and do done. Okay, so now we have our tablet the way we want it to look. Well, we have one page. All right. Now let me show you, if I double tap now on this with using the 4-way arrow, if I double tap on it, you can see the padding around the outside edge. If I go back to the gear and delete the padding, all the way, and I double tap on it, see, it goes all the way to the outside edge. Now I can do this, but I don't want to have to do that. I want to be able to have the padding there so that it looks natural when I turn. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to add the padding back. And anywhere, I put it at 20%. Do done. And now I double tap again. And see, now I have a place to put that extra bit that makes it look like it's turned, and there's a page up above. So the way I'm going to do that is to grab this right here. This way I don't have to deal with getting the colors and all that business. This is going to go ahead and get all the colors for me, and I'm going to hold it down and do copy. And then I'm going to do, before I do paste, I'm going to create a master layer so that I can put that top bit on the master layer. So I do a plus under master, and I can rename it if I want to, but I'm not. I'm going to just leave it there. And then I'm going to make the master my current. And now I'm going to change my selection tool and do paste. And there's my little extra bit. And I'm going to leave a tiny little bit of a gap just so it looks like two separate pieces of paper. And then I have already purchased in my little arsenal under symbols, I have spirals, and I can search for it. I don't know where they are. I need to go and name the rest of them. I've got tons, 50 to 100 colors and different ways of choosing them. But right now, this is the only few that I have that have the word spiral in the title. So, but this is all right. I want this one right here that's highlighted, and I tap on it right there, and I hurry up and change my cursor so I don't make a bunch of those across my page. Now see, if you have to buy a spiral from Etsy, I recommend that you get the kind that have the dots on both sides if you're going to do something like this, because you want it to look like that the papers have holes in them. Both pages have holes in them. All right, then you kind of center that. And now I'm done. All I have to do is lock my master back, make another layer my current, lock the master back, do done. And now I still have just one page. See, I just have one page. And see how when it's displayed here, it cuts off the padding. You don't see the padding when you do this selection. You only see it when it's in real time. All right, so now if I click on the plus, I have my spiral there, and I just keep turning it. Every time I hit a plus, I have it, and there I have my notebook, and it's flipping. It looks like it's flipping with the page on top. I love it when it goes back. I like the turn when it turns back. I gotta tell you, I do not like that green a little bit. So here you have it. That's all you have to do. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but my lines didn't change on any other page. If I had done, let me see, if I do this, click on the plus sign that has the right arrow on it. No, nothing's different. Okay, so if I want all pages to have that black outline, I need to find the page again. Here it is. If I want them all to have that dark, then I'm going to have to go to Copy Properties, to Pages, and do Current Layer, and do All, and do Copy, and do Yes. Now if I go, no, that didn't do it. Copy Properties to Pages. Page Settings. Let me try that and do Copy. Yeah, sorry. And that makes sense because the gear is the page settings. Hello. So that's what I needed to do. I was wrong. So in order to change the look of the page, now see, I can see I don't like my spiral is off the edge on that top one, so I need to go to the back to the master and unlock it and select. Now I'm going to on purpose leave mistakes. That way you can see how I figure things out. And you can see that I make mistakes all the time. If I crop out everything, it looks like I'm a genius and I know it all. But if I leave all my mistakes in, oh, another thing that I do want to add while I'm here, while I'm here on the master layer, I'll do it. Let's see. Now I'm on the master layer. I wasn't before. I'm going to go ahead and add a drop shadow on the left side. So I'm just going to select the shape tool and drag it to the whole page, of the whole size of the page. And I'm going to add a drop shadow. Now it looks like it's more thick. Now see, if I just barely ooch it so that it's not exactly on the outside edge, then it looks like there's more than one page there. So if I'm done now and I'm going to lock up my master again, lock it up. Now when I turn the page, see, it looks kind of like there's two sheets there as opposed to just the one, and it's got a shadow. So now when I turn the page, there you go. Okay, so now I have a drop shadow. That's it. That's all. Y'all have a great day. Bye.